the line before the rain. Your blue dress left the line before the rain. Just one clothespin swinging, calling out your name. Your coffee cup was dry beside the sink. Your coffee cup was dry beside the sink. You took the sugar with you, left me bitter things to drink. One clothespin swinging, turning in the wind. Every time it comes my way, I think you're back again. One clothespin swinging on a wire stretch thin. You took everything that loved me, left the leaving hanging in. Found your house key underneath the flour sack. Found your house key underneath the flour sack. A key don't mean much, woman, when the hand ain't coming back. Neighbor heard your suitcase drag across the floor. Neighbor heard your suitcase drag across the floor. Said you stood there for a minute, then you never stood no more. One clothespin swinging, turning in the wind. Every time it comes my way, I think you're back again. One clothespin swinging on a wire stretch thin. You took everything that loved me, left the leaving hanging in. I pulled your pillow from the bed, found one black hair in the seam. Held it like a poor man holds the last piece of a dream. Sun went down red behind the sycamore tree. Sun went down red behind the sycamore tree. That empty line kept moving, but there was no wind on me. One clothespin swinging, rusted at the spring. Ain't holding up your blue dress, ain't holding anything. One clothespin swinging till the wire gives in. You took the road out of this house, left the leaving hanging in. Your blue dress left the line before the rain. Your blue dress left the line before the rain. Now that clothespin knows more than I could ever make you say. Daddy kept the house key underneath the feed sack. Daddy kept the house key underneath the feed sack. Said a man can lose the whole world, son, but he ought to find his way back. I left one August morning with his anger in my ear. Left one August morning with his anger in my ear. 20 years went rolling by. I never wrote him once a year. Key beneath the feed sack, cold and black with rain. It still fits the old front door, but it can't unlock his name. Key beneath the feed sack. I came back dressed in shame. The house still knows my footsteps. Daddy ain't here to do the same. Found his supper plate turned downward by the stove. Found his supper plate turned downward by the stove. One dry biscuit in the cupboard, hard as every word I owe. Neighbor said he watched that road each evening after 5. Neighbor said he watched that road each evening after 5. Kept the porch lamp burning like he knew I was alive. Key beneath the feed sack, cold and black with rain. It still fits the old front door, but it can't unlock his name. Key beneath the feed sack. I came back dressed in shame. The house still knows my footsteps. Daddy ain't here to do the same. His work shirt hung behind the door, one sleeve patched with twine. In the pocket was a bus fare and a note that just said mine. No address and no forgiveness, just my name in pencil gray. He had saved enough to find me, then his breathing went away. I sat where he had waited till the porch boards turned cold. Sat where he had waited till the porch boards turned cold. Some men die with empty pockets, some with words they never told. Key beneath the feed sack don't belong to me no more. I can turn it in the lock, Lord, but I can't open yesterday's door. Key beneath the feed sack, let the rust erase my name. Daddy left the light on for me. I came home after the flame. Daddy kept the house key underneath the feed sack. Daddy kept the house key underneath the feed sack. I locked that door, it's sunrise, then put the old key back. I signed every payday with a crooked little cross. Signed every payday with a crooked little cross. Boss man counted out my dollars. I never knew what he took off. Worked the cotton rows from daylight into dark. Worked the cotton rows from daylight into dark. Knew every bend along that river, couldn't read one roadside mark. I write my name in white chalk, write it big upon the wall. I've been called boy all my lifetime. Tonight I'm gonna name myself. Write my name in white chalk, slow enough for me to see. A man ain't just the work he does, a man should know who signs for me. Schoolhouse opened evenings in the church beside the gym. Schoolhouse opened evenings in the church beside the gym. I stood outside 3 Mondays before pride would let me in. Miss Ruth drew one letter, put the chalk into my hand. Miss Ruth drew one letter, put the chalk into my hand. Said, don't feel that empty blackboard, it ain't never worked this land. Write my name in white chalk, write it big upon the wall. I've been called boy all my lifetime. Tonight I'm gonna name myself. Write my name in white chalk, slow enough for me to see. A man ain't just the work he does, a man should know who signs for me. First line lean like fence posts, my last one crossed too wide. But when those letters stood together, something stood up deep inside. I copied them on feed sacks, on the dust across my truck, till my hand quit asking permission and the letters all stood up. Friday boss man pushed the payroll underneath my chin. Friday boss man pushed the payroll underneath my chin. I read every number twice, found $5 missing again. I wrote my name in white chalk, then I wrote it clean in blue. Told that boss this mark belongs to me, and every dollar better too. I wrote my name in white chalk, left it standing on that wall. 62 years somebody named me, now I answer to myself. I signed every payday with a crooked little cross. Signed every payday with a crooked little cross. This morning I wrote every letter and made that old cross count the cost. Aristocrat, thou me coffins before the rooster cried. I ran out in my nightgown with the whole house burning bright. Flames took the kitchen where my babies learned to stand. Flames took the kitchen where my babies learned to stand. Turned 40 years of living into smoke above the land. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, black around the thread. Half of it still holds our love, half remembers what is dead. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, smoke won't wash away. I lost the house we built together, but your stitches chose to stay. My husband sold one crooked square the winter we were wed. My husband sold one crooked square the winter we were wed. Said a man ain't good with needles, then he pricked his thumb and bled. I found that quilted daylight by the old magnolia tree. Found that quilted daylight by the old magnolia tree. Wind it carried one burnt corner where the front room used to be. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, black around the thread. Half of it still holds our love, half remembers what is dead. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, smoke won't wash away. I lost the house we built together, but your stitches chose to stay. Church folks brought me dresses, brought a mattress, brought some bread. Sister Ruth said, throw that quilt out, smoke will follow where you spread. But I wrapped it around my shoulders, felt his rough square near my skin. Some things come through fire wounded, that don't mean you throw them in. Now I sleep behind the church house in a borrowed iron bed. Sleep behind the church house in a borrowed iron bed, with that blackened quilt above me and his stitches by my head. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, stay as dark as you must stay. You don't hide the night that took him, you remind me love remained. Burn mark on the wedding quilt, fire had its hungry say, but it couldn't burn the crooked square my good man sewed that day. Fire woke me coughing before the rooster cried. Fire woke me coughing before the rooster cried. It burned the roof from over me, not the hands that keep me warm at night. Mama worked the bakery before the daylight came. Mama worked the bakery before the daylight came. Came home wearing white dust, like the flower knew her name. She pushed the back door open with her wrist against the wood. Pushed the back door open with her wrist against the wood. Left one flower handprint there for making poor bread taste good. Flower handprint on the door, white against the brown. Every year the weather takes a little more mama down. Flower handprint on the door, I don't wash that mark away. It's the only place her tired hand still comes home every day. She raised 4 hungry children on the money bread could bring. Raised 4 hungry children on the money bread could bring. Never bought herself a winter coat, never wore a wedding ring. One December morning, she sat down beside the stove. One December morning, she sat down beside the stove. Said, wake me when the bread rise. Then she went where sleepers go. Flower handprint on the door, white against the brown. Every year the weather takes a little more mama down. home every day. My sister brought a bucket, said this old door needs paint. I stood between a brush and it, like a Santa God's a saint. We argued till the evening, then she touched that fading white and laid her palm beside it without saying who was right. Now two handprints face each other when the sunset hits the green. Two handprints face each other when the sunset hits the grain. One belongs to someone living, one don't ever feel the rain. Flower handprint on the door, fade as slow as you can. You held the weight of hunger in the middle of one hand. Flower handprint on the door, when the last white finger's gone, I'll still smell warm bread at sunrise. I'll still know where I come from. Mama worked the bakery before the daylight came. Mama worked the bakery before the daylight came. The flour left her fingers, but it never left our name. Drop that old tin bucket down the well at break of day. Drop that old tin bucket down the well at break of day. Heard it strike the bottom, never heard the water say. Pulled it up on a rope that burned a red line through my hand. Pulled it up on a rope that burned a red line through my hand. Not a silver drop inside it, just the dust off Daddy's land. Got sky in the bottom of the bucket, blue where the water ought to be. The whole wide heaven looking up from a hole too dry for me. Sky in the bottom of the bucket, sun shining hard and white. When a man can carry heaven home and still go thirsty every night. Corn leaves curl like fingers round a prayer nobody heard. Corn leaves curl like fingers round a prayer nobody heard. Even the old field crow stood quiet, didn't waste one thirsty word. My daughter sent a bus fare in an envelope from town. Daughter sent a bus fare in an envelope got sky in the bottom of the bucket, blue where the water ought to be. The whole wide heaven looking up from a hole too dry for me. Sky in the bottom of the bucket, sun shining hard and white. When a man can carry heaven home and still go thirsty every night. I spent that fare on seed corn, laid it underneath the ground, watched the blackbird scratch it up before one cloud came round. Then I found my father's initials cut beneath the well house beam. He had stayed through 2 dry summers, left before the third one dreamed. I tied that empty bucket to the back of my old chair, tied that empty bucket to the back of my old chair. When the bus pulled out at sundown, it kept knocking like a prayer. Sky in the bottom of the bucket, rattling behind my seat. I left 40 acres thirsty, with their dust upon my feet. Sky in the bottom of the bucket, ain't no shame in leaving land. Sometimes heaven sends no water, just a ticket in your hand. I dropped that old tin bucket down the well at break of day. Drop that old tin bucket down the well at break of day. When it brought the blue sky back up, I knew I couldn't stay. Daddy drove a railroad nail into the window frame. Daddy drove a railroad nail into the window frame. Hung his work cap on it every evening just the same. 30 years he swung that hammer underneath the Delta sun. 30 years he swung that hammer underneath the Delta sun. Laid the track for men with tickets, never had the price of one. Railroad nailed in the window frame, black with smoke and rain. You held the cap of a working man who built somebody else's train. Railroad nailed in the window frame, bent but holding true. Every whistle across this county, not one ever stopped for you. Company sent a paper saying Diesel cut the crew. Company sent a paper Daddy read the name they printed, asked me what the rest might do. He dressed before the sunrise for a job already gone. Dressed before the sunrise for a job already gone. Sat beside that window waiting till the morning turned too long. Railroad nail in the window frame, black with smoke and rain. You held the cap of a working man who built somebody else's train. Railroad nail in the window frame, holding true. Every whistle across this county, not one ever stopped for you. One night he pulled that old cap down and walked toward the line. Said, I'm only going listening to what he used to sound like mine. At dawn I found his hammer where the steel met morning frost, and one fresh dent upon the rail like he had signed the cost. He came home with empty hands and never spoke again. Came home with empty hands and never spoke again. Just hung his cap upon that nail and watched the passing trains. Railroad nail in the window frame, hold that old cap still. He gave the line his back and blood, the line forgot him at its will. Railroad nail in the window frame, rushed into that wood. The train still run on Daddy's years, like they always knew they would. Daddy drove a railroad nail into the window frame. Daddy drove a railroad nail into the window frame. Now his cab moves when the freight rolls by, like he's coming home again.